Hello, my name is Antonio Edwards, and today on this part of the presentation I will be doing Argentina business, culture, and customs. While doing this, I will discuss the dress appearance for men and women, their cultural behavior in business, and also conducting business. So first and foremost, let me start off talking about the dress and appearance. So first and foremost, dress and appearance for men should be dark suits, dark ties, a white shirt, and black shoes. This is often what you'll find with the Argentinian people when conducting business. Also, your wear should be conservative and modest, not to stand out with bright colors and things such as this. Also, jewelry is to be tasteful. You should wear one watch, one ring, and no ear piercings. Oftentimes, the watch and the ring is worn on the left hand. So now we talked about the men dressing appearance. I will talk about the women dressing appearance. So the women dressing appearance is oftentimes they wear white blouses, but they do have similarities to the men, where they will wear dark suits or dark skirts. Differences between them, they can wear or dress with flair as long as it does not detract from professionalism. Also, their jewelry is to be tasteful, no gaudy bracelets and jewelry and necklaces, things like this, but to wear a watch and a ring also, and that can be on the left or the right hand. Also, they will wear single piercings in each ear. Now that we talked about the dress and appearance for men and women, I would like to talk to you about cultural behaviors, explain courtesies when dealing with the Argentinian people. So first and foremost, it's customary for Argentinian people to conduct business over dinner. So when invited out to do business, it's customary to make sure that the host is seated first before you, the guest, will sit down. Also, it's customary to send gifts and give tribute to thank your host for allowing the meeting. So when you're sending gifts, make sure that they're not personal gifts, such as clothing article, ties, and things like this. Try to send gifts like alcohol. They're non-personal gifts and will still give thanks. Also, when you are invited to the host's house, remember to try to send flowers or things beforehand. Now, Argentinian people like to develop personal relationships before conducting business. So expect to have various conversations on other subject matters before actually going into business. You don't want to scare off them and pressure them, because Argentinian people often will end the conversation right there. Also, remember to be as early as possible. It's very important that Argentinian people do not see you as disrespectful. And they do find disrespect in a person that is not on time. So try to be there as early as possible. So now that we talked about displaying courtesies and the cultural behavior and business of Argentinian people, we will now talk about conducting business. So, most importantly, you should always try to do business at the top level. These are the people that will be the decision makers and the final say-sos, or whether or not they're going to continue business or conduct business with your organization. So, like I said earlier, personal relationships need to be built before actually conducting business with Argentinian people. It's very important that you try to discuss other things before going into business talks. And also, like I said before, being on time. But importantly to know, the the higher you go into the discussing or how far the person is on top of the food chain, you may have to wait and expect to wait 30 minutes. Just ensure that you're there on time and ready for the meeting, but do expect, because Argentinian people do get busy. So, most things that we should cover is expect multiple visits. Now, Argentinian people are known for being great negotiators, so they tend to not use or finalize decisions off of first visit. Also, referring back to the personal relationships that they like to build, they would like to build a personal relationship first, so expect multiple visits and multiple conversations before actually finalizing business. Now, when you finally get into finalizing business, it's always important to realize that Argentinian people, although they may say yes, nothing's finalized until the last piece of paperwork is signed. This is very customary and the way they do business. And it's important to understand that no business is done until it is finalized. So, this concludes my presentation. My name is Antonio Edwards. Thank you for listening. And now I'll send you over to Ray Horton.